Stillwater University, a place of learning, or a state-funded opium den? These kids are smoking Loa Dust, a popular designer drug that is sweeping across the city courtesy of a street gang known as the Sons of Somdi. I hit the campus to get some of the students' take on this dangerous epidemic. As a student here, what are your thoughts on the drug problem facing this campus?
You know, when my father immigrated to this country, he felt like we could get a better education here than anywhere else in the world. And that's really important to my vision of America. You know, the fact that you come here to get a strong education and you do great things. And I think the linchpin to that philosophy is having a strong public school system. The community was definitely involved in my schooling. The school was actually the centerpiece of the community. I was very active when I was in school. Every day after school, I was spending time there, and that created a community. It was a big part of allowing me to grow to who I am. The community should care because, you know, as the schools go, so do the communities, and there's like a reciprocal relationship that happens where housing prices tend to go up, the neighborhoods become safer. It's really symbiotic in that sense. The idea of building a center where people can still congregate, that can provide a hub for development, I think is really important. You also have a place for social growth, and if you have activities like field trips and things that encourage a different development in other ways other than just academically. And this kind of lends itself to the students growing up and contributing to the same community where they were educated. One of the things my wife and I try and instill in our children is the sense that we live in a very fortunate time. We don't struggle with many of the things that people around the world struggle with. I think it's important for our children to not only recognize it, but do something in reaction to it. And so as they grow up and become adults, I would impress upon them to need to contextualize their life and to give back to communities and areas that aren't as fortunate as we've been. I think that's really important. And I'd really like to encourage everyone out there to cut through the clutter and the noise, to really find ways that we can help our children directly and help our community directly. And I think this is one of the best ways to do that.